Greetings, summoners! Welcome to another breakdown video. Well, the perfect replay just came across my table, and I am super excited to show you guys because it's the perfect replay to show off Lucion's 40% heal. Finally, it's a weird ability, and you have to trigger it just right to really show how it works. So I've got a good one to show you. So let's do the breakdown of Lucion real quick, and then we'll watch that replay. So Lucion is a mage airship commander. He has a 20% guaranteed hit skill, and he's a natural C or B class. I think he's a B class. But he has a 20% guaranteed hit skill, which is rare in the airship commanders. He's the only one. The golem of this game is actually a walker commander. The rest of them are mostly the same, but there's a couple commanders that are a little different, but he is not. Lucion is Vega from Ark of War. Same exact commander. 20% guaranteed hit skill, increases attack, and then 40% heals dead units. So there's a lot of heal skills in Ark of War in Sky Kingdoms. You have Giselle or Grievous, who the harder she hits somebody, the more she heals herself. And then you have commanders like Lucion, who only heals himself for the units he is currently missing. So for every level, he recovers 0.5% unit. So the way that's calculated is not too complicated. With tier 1 units, a 1 unit, like the infantry troop, what are they called? Rangers, or what are they called? Here we go. Knights. If you're in a fight and you lose 100 units and you trigger that skill, at level 50, you would recover 25% of your missing units. So if you had lost 100 units, you would get back 25 of them instantly. It's not very good because you're only getting back at max level 60, 30% of the troops you lost. So yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of a heal, but 40% skill, not so great. However, like I was saying, Lucion is the only guaranteed hit skill airship commander for now, which I think is important because I think we're going to see commanders like Rayman and Vega soon in this game. But for now, he's a good commander you can transfer out of if you want to play Mage Air and you absolutely need guaranteed hit skills, because you do. You're never going to hit infantry and walker commanders for the first 10 million power because that's the meta. So if anyone's playing a mage airship commander, they better be playing Lucion if they're going to main a commander, like a main an airship guy. You can main Mephisor, but he doesn't have a guaranteed hit. You're relying on taking damage to deal damage, but that's for a different breakdown. Let's just focus on Lucion for now. Let's do his flavor text, then we'll go into that replay, and we'll talk here. Okay, flavor text. He is holding a musical instrument, actually. If you watch the Lucifer video, we found out that Lucifer is Lucion's brother. Yeah, I mean, it literally says it right here. Boom. Lucifer's staff can tune his little brother Lucian's guitar bow. Okay. So I wish I had the better looking skin of Lucion. The S Commander skin probably is going to look a lot better in this game, but we don't have him yet. Anyway, he has an airship awakening at 60%, just like every other airship. It's going to be the same there. And when it comes to gear, you know, airships shouldn't build dodge. They should be building defense and HP. But like I said, for the first 10 million power of this game, the dodge meta is important, not just for PvP, but also for PvE, farming tiles and killing event monsters and stuff like that. So, you know, when it comes to your Thalamus or your earpiece here, we don't really even have damage items yet for the head slot or necklace slot. So it's probably better off just building dodge for now. So that's what I've got on mine, dodge, and then this is the wrong item here. I just kind of mixed in what I have, but airship attack damage is important. Airship crit is fine because it's hard to get crit early game, but as we get later on, everyone should have max crit anyway. But for right now, attack and crit weapons are fine. Dodge is preferred for just early game meta. But, you know, defense and HP is fine as well. As far as gems are concerned, eventually we'll get to gems, but Scorpio and Gemini are fine, Scorpio being better. Okay, so that covers Lucion and what he does, right? 20% guaranteed hit skill. If you're not sure what that means, I'm about to show you. One of your biggest fears is going to be going against infantry commanders that have a ton of dodge. So in this example, Exostalker is fighting for Thorm with Omega Beast in, you can see tier 5 on the left with tons of dodge gear. He triggers his guaranteed hit skill, knocks out 85 of them, boom, the heal triggers instantly. So at level 17, he gets 8.5% back. So he heals 8 out of 85. 8 out of 85, right? I should probably bust the calculator out to do this right, but not very good, right? So 8 divided by 85 is, oops, wait, is that right? Let's see. He got 8 out of 85 back. 8 out of 85. 8 divided by 85, right? Is that a percentage? 0.09. So 9% back. Oh, that's right, because they're 20 unit values. So 85 times 20, 1,700. Right, that's the more appropriate value. If you divide... No, that's still right. So 0.94. So he got 9.4% back. So let's watch that again. What level's that skill? Was it 17 or 19? Dun, dun, dun. Level 17. So he actually gets back almost 10% of his troops. So he gets 8 back out of 85. Not bad, but not great, right? That's not what you want in a 40% skill. However, on the third skill here, he does trigger his 20% guaranteed hit, and the Zeal is going to hit, and he'll kill 1 unit. That's nice. So his tier 2 killed a tier 5. And he wouldn't have hit any troops if it wasn't for those Zeal triggers, because the dodge on the other side is too high. So if it wasn't for that guaranteed hit, if it was any other airship commander, he would have never landed a strike. Now, like I said, Mephisor can trigger his Thorns ability so he deals damage when he gets hit. He's like Rocket in Ark of War. But I think that pretty much covers Lucion. He's great. He's the best airship commander right now. Right now, he's the best airship commander as a main. You'll notice that if you play the Versus, you know, their version of Ace Galaxy in here. But I thought that was a great replay. I couldn't risk losing it because it was such a great paradigm of going from 86 down to 1 troop and literally healing at most 85, but ends up getting 10%, which is just a little more than the skill says. So it rounded up, if you will. That being said, is there anything else we need to cover? Yeah, that skill, that heal skill. If he would have had, it's always whatever the difference is. So if he started with 96 and then he heals and he loses, or if he started with 86 and he loses 85, he heals that difference. Now remember, as rounds go on, what we didn't see is that if he continues to trigger the heal, he will always heal the difference. So when he dropped down to 9, let me see, show that again. Alpha Beast? Was it Alpha Beast? Yeah. When he drops down to 1 unit, oh, wrong one. Okay. When he drops down to 1 unit, every time that heal triggers, they just take the maximum he started the fight with, what he currently has, and then the percentage of that. So even if he heals that trigger over and over, he'll get a diminished return because the bigger the difference, the larger the portion percentage he heals. If that doesn't make sense, I know that's a really hard thing to say without just showing the replay. But in other words, because that skill is only at level 19 or whatever, he can only heal at most, 8 or 9% of the missing troops. He can never heal back to the 100 units he started with. He just keeps getting 10% of the difference every time he continues to heal up. So I hope that explains it. If that doesn't make sense, you can ask in the comments below or hit us up on the line community and ask in chat. But I think it's pretty straightforward. He heals the difference. It starts off how many... All right, we're done beating the dead horse. That's it. If you guys haven't joined the line community or the subreddit or the Discord channel, please do so. You're missing out on a lot. I don't make videos out of everything that comes through. And because this game is literally Ark of War, a lot of the stuff is already covered in great detail in my other portion of this channel with over 100 videos. So, yeah. Join the line community, interact with other players, ask questions there, and increase your gaming knowledge and gaming experience. So, anyway, that's it for now. I've been your host, Melt, and remember, peace is bad for business.